Good morning, everybody. It is Weather with Sim again. I hope you guys are all having a great day so far. And in today's video, again, we still have some strange storms coming to the United States that will be bringing numerous impacts. And to be honest, things have just gotten worse and worse compared to what I have been showing you guys in the last video. So I know some of you guys might be thinking, well, winter's over. Why will we be getting freezing rain and snowfall? This can't be true. Well, that isn't true, guys, and you guys also can't be blaming that on the meteorologists. Blame that on the models because they're the ones who help the meteorologists. So we do have snowstorms still to come, and so I do want you guys to get your winter gear and stuff out for that, especially if you live in the Great Lakes region, the upper Midwest, and as well as the upper plains, and as well as the Rocky Mountains, and as well as New England too as well. So we got a lot of areas that will be needing their winter gear, so including the upper Ohio Valley too as well. That will be another area that could possibly need to take their winter gear out. So like I said, guys, I know we have been seeing nice gaze across a really big area of the country, especially across the eastern United States. But like I said, we're getting ready to have a bunch of snowstorms coming your way, and we're getting ready to have strange storms coming too as well. So make sure to be prepared for that. But let's go ahead and first start talking about what's happening across the country. And as you see, most of the country is pretty much clear. We just got some isolated snow showers up here towards the Great Lakes, and as well as some spotty rain showers, possibly a thunderstorm down here towards Florida and as well as Texas. But as we continue to take this forward, though, so we're going to go ahead and take this forward, as you can see, we will start to see another storm system develop here in the plains and continue through parts of the Ohio Valley. This is looking to bring maybe a slight risk for severe weather across portions here of Louisiana, so we could have a slight risk for severe weather across this area right here. So that will certainly be something that we do need to be watching for. But again, as we do take this forward, we will start to see that system move through Florida too as well, again still bringing a possible severe weather risk. And it sounds like we will have some chances for freezing rain and as well as snowfall, especially in the Appalachian Mountains and as well as New England, especially there in New York, and as well as and as well as Connecticut, and as well as Massachusetts could get in some decent freezing rain, and look at Maine, guys, even some very heavy snowfall. So that will be one wild storm that we do need to be watching. And then we have another one not coming extremely long after that one that is looking to bring a much bigger severe weather threat, and as you can see, it even really heads through parts here of the Ohio Valley. So as you can see, it really heads through the Ohio Valley, and with this system, this is looking to bring a really large severe weather threat. Okay, I'm pretty sure the bigger threat is going to be across this area right here. Let me go ahead and circle the area that we'll be needing to watch for severe weather. So we will be needing to watch for severe weather across this whole area right here. Isn't that just massive, guys? And I wouldn't rule out a level 3 out of 5 threat for severe weather across some of these areas as the system comes. And if you're wondering when the storm will come, this will be on Wednesday, March 27th. So this will be at the end of March, which is about 2 weeks out, but that's not extremely long, though. Not like extreme long out. So this will be something to really watch for, guys. And like I said, nothing has really changed. Things has continued getting worse since what I showed you in the last video. But as that system brings significant severe weather to the plains, Midwest, and Ohio Valley, that system will finally head out, bringing maybe some freezing rain up there towards Maine, at least the northern part of Maine, and as well as significant snowfall to parts of the Great Lakes region. But then as that system finally heads out, we'll start to see maybe another system start to move through. So that is definitely really interesting, guys, that we are seeing at least 2 strange storms coming to the United States. So we are going to be watching this first one, which is going to be this one right here. And like I said, this one is looking to bring a possible severe weather threat to mainly this area right here. But nothing really much is expected, though. With that one, just a small severe weather threat, and as well as some freezing rain across the mid-Atlantic and as well as the New England area. But like I also been saying, this one even looks to be even more wild, because as you can see, like I said, this is looking to bring a well bigger severe weather threat, and as well as some really good freezing rain and things like that. So this will definitely be something that we do really need to be watching for. So make sure to be prepared if you do live in the Ohio Valley, the southern half of the Midwest, because the northern half will be dealing with freezing rain and snow, while the southern half will be dealing with severe weather, or the deep south. So those will be areas that we do need to be watching for pretty closely. Now let's go ahead and talk about your rainfall totals, and as you can see, we are going to be talking about some pretty hefty totals, mainly across the southeast Oklahoma, or the Arklatex, heading into Arkansas, southeast Missouri, heading into southern Illinois, western Kentucky, as well as southwest Indiana. So we will be seeing some pretty good rainfall totals there, and I wouldn't be surprised if you remember that system that I showed you guys that could bring that massive severe weather threat. I'm pretty sure that system will also bring a flood event somewhere across this area, and that will head from northeast Texas all the way to southwest Indiana. So I wouldn't rule out a flood event with that larger system that will be bringing more freezing rain, snowfall, and as well as a more bigger severe weather threat that does include the Ohio Valley and as well as the plains and deep south. So this will definitely be something to keep an eye on, and to get a better view, we will be changing our regions to the Ohio Valley just to give you guys a better idea on what these rainfall totals are looking like. And like I said, southwest Indiana gained some really good totals. Looks like some areas could see over 4 inches. Also gained some really good totals down here. It looks like some areas could even see 7 inches. So that's what I'm saying, from northeast Texas all the way up to southwest Indiana could be talking maybe a few slight risks for flash flooding. And so this will be something to keep an eye on, especially with the system that is looking to bring a much larger severe weather threat and is also looking more wild too as well. So we will be watching that system extremely closely. Okay, now if we look at your total snowfall, now as you can see, total snowfall looking pretty hefty across the Great Lakes region. This also heads out until the end of March, and as you can see, like I said, looking pretty hefty across mainly the Great Lakes region, upper New England, heading through the upper Midwest and into the Rocky Mountains. So this will be something to really keep an eye on, and like I said, this is also looking to bring some really good freezing rain, and we will take a look at your freezing rainfall totals pretty soon, but we do need to be watching for maybe a record-breaking winter storm during the month of March, mainly across the Great Lakes region, heading back into the upper Midwest. 'Cause just look how much snowfall that is, guys, and that's just crazy. So this part will be dealing with snowfall and some potentially hefty freezing rain, and then this area down here to the south, I just gotta move this a little bit down so you guys can see a little bit better, and then areas down here to the south, like the lower half of the Ohio Valley heading into the Midwest, and then back to the Great Lakes region, will all be needing to watch for a hefty severe weather threat with the wild system that will be coming. So we will be needing to watch both of those storm systems moving through, and like I said, the first one is looking to bring a bigger threat of severe weather, mainly down here towards Dixie Alley, and then the second system is looking to bring a severe weather threat mainly somewhere across this area right here. So like I said, it will be something to really keep an eye on. And like I said, this whole area that I circle is likely going to see severe weather, but this whole area right here will also be in play for flash flooding too as well, like I told you guys earlier. Now, let's go ahead and look at your freezing rainfall totals, okay? Your freezing rainfall totals, again, looking pretty hefty. Over an inch of rain can cause widespread power outages, can also cause some hefty travel impacts, and as well as impossible travel impacts in some areas. Let's hope no one gets an inch of freezing rain, or else that will be even worse, but in lots of areas do seem to be getting a potential inch of freezing rain or so. So this will be something that we do need to keep an eye on, and so I definitely do need to be watching the system for sure. That could bring, look at that, guys, whoa, that just blew my mind. An inch and over a quarter inch right there. So again, guys, bring some pretty hefty rainfall totals, and so that's why I'm saying you guys must get your winter gear out so you guys can be prepared for these hefty snowstorms and as well as these ice storms, guys. And I wouldn't be surprised if this was record breaking, because we don't usually see this during the month of March, and so we will be needing to watch these systems for sure again, guys, for sure. And so make sure to get your winter gear out if you do live mainly in the upper Midwest or Great Lakes region, but also over here towards the New England area. We'll be needing to be prepared for this, okay? Now, we haven't looked at our temperatures for a while, so let's go ahead and show you guys that. And as we continue to take this forward, as you can see, we will start to see a cold blast moving farther down south, and this will bring some pretty good freezing temperatures to parts of the deep south too as well. So that's probably something that not a whole lot of people like down there. So if you do live down in the deep south, make sure you are protecting vegetarian and things like that, so that way they don't die. And we are actually seeing a hard freeze this morning too as well. That does head all the way down into the deep south as well, so make sure you are protecting vegetarian this morning. But if you haven't last night, they could be killed already, especially because the hard freeze has already started. But as we continue to take this forward, thankfully we will start to see a warm-up move through the United States, and this is going to be bringing 90s across Texas, so we will be seeing a really good warm-up for sure after dealing with all of those hard freezes. And as you can see, looking to bring some 60s across Indiana and Ohio, so pretty good warm up right there. We definitely do want that after the hard freeze, but we will still continue to see warm ups. And look at that, guys, this is like the best warm up over all of them. And as you can see, we might be talking 70s and things like that, but we are heading all the way out to the end, so this is uncertain by this point. But I do think temperatures will be extremely warm as we do head into the beginning of April, so this will be something to really keep an eye on, guys. I'm not joking about that. This will be something to keep an eye on. And something else I do want to say is that the GFS model has updated almost all the way, so let's go ahead and quickly see what it does after this. And as you can see, it actually does start to bring us a system that might bring severe weather to parts of those areas, and then maybe another system, but nothing much has really changed after it has updated all the way. I headed 300 hours out, but now the GFS model can head 366 hours out, so that's why I was seeing what it updated on. And we can even see about the precipitation, and as you can see, that changes a whole lot after heading that far out. So yeah, right now, lots of uncertainty, so that's why I'm not heading all the way out. I'm just heading 300 hours out on the snow, precipitation, and as well as the radar that I showed you guys. But like I said, we will be needing to watch at least the first and second strange storm to come to the United States, and then we'll watch those other two later. So make sure to get prepared for ice and snow if you live in the Great Lakes, upper Midwest, and as well as the mid-plains, and as well as New England too as well, and as well as the mid-Atlantic, because they are looking to see chances for ice too as well. So thank you guys very much for watching. Hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you guys haven't subscribed and like already, make sure to do that. I am really trying to get up to 1,000 subscribers before summer, so if you guys haven't subscribed already, make sure to click that subscribe button, and I'll try to continue making videos. But thank you guys very much for watching, and I'll do one tomorrow, and please subscribe.